Welcome back, everyone, to the Investing Show with Simon Severino. Today, we talk about options income. That's our newest addition in the Sprint Club. As you know, in the Sprint Club, we are here to add 5 to 7 income streams to your life. We want to add 5 to 7 income streams to our life because it makes everything more fun, makes the process of being a business owner, a father, a mother, a brother, a sister much more fun, takes stress from you, and works under every condition. So today I'm going to share with you the year one protocol if you decide that you will start to sell options to create monthly income on the side. Now, this is the year one protocol. And what can it do for you? I started with a small account and have now a mid-sized account. And I started just a few months ago, just experimenting, and look at this trajectory. So I'm not great at it yet. I'm a beginner, but still the direction is the right direction. So this has created just in April, May, and June, this has created around $22,000. $22,000 annual income just from a few clicks. So I would call this even passive income because it's taking me 1 hour per week to do this. You don't have to study that much to do this. Let me walk you into the first year. Year one protocol. First thing, you open an account, can be on Interactive Brokers, can be somewhere else, whatever floats your boat. And then you send over an initial amount. I would say something between 5,000 and 50,000 could be the start. Can be also lower, probably. But the next step is that you listen to an audiobook, which I really liked. It's called Trading in the Zone. And the reason I liked it, it's asking you very good questions before you read it, and then you answer the same questions after you read it, and you will see a transformation already in your learning journey. It has an element of journaling and learning about your emotions. And in the end, options trading is second grade math and emotions management, learning to detach yourself from the emotions in a decision and learning to make decisions faster, better, without the baggage of your old decision. And old can be 3 seconds ago. So it's really about becoming a better decider, a better capital allocator, which is an important skill for every mother, father, sister, business owner, entrepreneur, investor, trader, anyways. So next step is on Interactive Brokers, you can make like 10 paper trades if you want. I skipped that part and went directly, which I think one should start with paper trades. Then I would join the Sprint Club. It's strategysprints.com. Try it 7 days for free. And post, hey guys, I'm starting options trading, because you will get a ton of support from pros like Casey, who actually runs trading academies and is really, really good, from people who have been over 15 years at Goldman Sachs, at Morgan Stanley, really, really amazing people. And also myself, we're learning there and challenging each other and finding the blind spots and helping each other be smarter, faster. Then I would download the Strategy Sprints app on your phone so that you can get these answers quicker directly. Now, I propose 3 conservative rules. And this is very different from everything you hear about options, because the year one protocol that I am sharing with you is low risk, high repeatability. So you will not get rich quickly. You will get rich slowly, very slowly, over decades. This is a system that works over decades, okay? not over quarters or years. So the three rules are selection. Only select high quality companies that you would like to own anyways. And we have talked many times about what makes a high quality company a reliable compounder. Think of Coca-Cola, think of ServiceNow, think of Apple, things that you know will be around and aren't so volatile that they make you sleep badly. Then risk management, only sell options, never buy options, and only sell them with the probability of success above 80%. That's a delta of 0.2. What is delta? Delta means you take a decision now, how will the dynamic of that decision change? Can it become much better or much worse? That's the volatility, that's the delta later on. And that creates one part of risk management. The other part is what are the odds, and the other one is what are the risk to reward ratio. This is risk management. And the third part is duration. Only sell 45 days out. Even if you feel like you could make more by selling a weekly duration, don't do that. Don't do daily, don't do weekly, just do 45 days out for the first year. Okay, first year, 45 days out, and you can set a limit order. As soon as you hit 50% profits or even 40% profits, you sell automatically. Okay, that's how I would do it. There's three rules for year one: selection rule, risk management rule, and duration rule. If you stick to these three things, you will grow wealth steadily, slowly, but repeatedly. You will survive bear markets, stagflations, bull markets, all the emotions of the market. You will not get wiped out. That's the point, because the main point is to stay in the game long enough that you can compound both your learnings, your right decisions. That's why we want to be at an 80% delta, because that means that you only take 2 wrong decisions every 10 decisions. It's still a lot of wrong decisions, but you can go for decades with having 8%, 8 right decisions on 10 decisions. That's the difference. Now, if you just buy and hold the stock, by the way, your risk is 50-50, so your probability is 50%. That is something that took me very long to understand. I thought options are risky. This is the opposite. The probability of this system is 80% probability of success. And if you just buy Apple and hold it, you have a 50-50 chance. Now, duration. Only sell 45 days out and set a limit order or revisit after 21 days. Additional rule, never break the 3 rules. You will feel tempted to break them. Don't do it. So never buy an option, sell an option. That's the difference between being the casino or being the gambler. Okay, you don't want to be the gambler. Gambler loses money. Casino makes money. You are not a casino. And for the first year, we will limit ourselves to only sell simple options: cash secured puts and covered calls. Very simple. Okay, then second year, we can add advanced stuff. Now, the next important thing, because if you think of what is actually in your control, the only thing in your control is position sizing and duration. Position sizing and duration are in your control. Also, the delta is in your control. That's why those are the 3 rules. Everything else is not really in your control. That's why you control what you select, you control the risk management, and you control duration. But what do you control in risk management? Well, the duration, 45 days out. You have now longer time to be right, and you can take it off after 3 days. For example, I sold a put on MasterCard before dinner. My daughter came in, Papa, dinner is ready. I sold the put on MasterCard 45 days out. I go for dinner. I come back from dinner. I see that MasterCard put was already up $1,250, which was, I think, 27% of the total profit. And so I just closed it. I took that 1,050 and I closed it. So it was a 0 DTE trade, but I never would sell it at 0 days. I always sell it at 45 days. You can still close it at day 0, right? That's the difference. You go always safe into a trade. Now, what is the right size? Let's see. What is a small account, a mid-sized account, and a large account? This is something that I learned from Tasty Trades. They are, maybe there are other people, but they are from the people that I found. They are the ones that take it most seriously in terms of being a research think tank. They really research, they are very quantitative, and they use objective numbers versus many that use very subjective things. So they say, from their experience and from their research, a small account, which is 10K, should buy stocks that are around $100 or lower. So think of Nubank, Coca-Cola, Bank of America, XLE or Citi. Those are things, XLE is the energy ETF. Those are things that are below $100. And the reason is you want to stay small because staying small has the highest risk-adjusted return. You will not blow up if you stay small enough. Then, I have to tell you also about one more thing. Let's go one step back, actually. How do you know that your trade is small versus big? Let's go to the money management dashboard. This is in the Sprint Club, and you can access it for free. You go to strategysprints.com, try it out 7 days free. You find the money management dashboard. This one tells you, you just input here what's the current VIX. Today it's 22. And then what's your currently your account value? Mine is 102,000. What's your excess liquidity? Mine is 60,000. What's your maintenance margins? Mine's at 34,000. And what's the pending option margin? I don't use margin. So action needed, reduce cash by 19%. What this thing is telling me is that I should invest 19% of my cash right now. So after that, and let me edit actually here. So before you do anything, you use the money management dashboard to know your cash position. You should have a certain cash position depending on your rules. You can use my rules. My rules are when the VIX is low, I want to be 90% in cash. And when the VIX is high, I want to be 30% in cash and 70% invested. This is based on a math model because the VIX is an objective mathematical model. It mean reverts. So you know that when it's above 25, it will come back to its normal range, which is between 10 and 15. I can do a whole video on the VIX, which is the volatility index, another time. Right now, let's go back. Small account buys items. So the underlying is under 100. The strategy you will find here is small spreads and naked positions. You have 5 to 10 positions on. The duration is 45 days, and your buying power range is between 100 and 1,000. Now, when you have a mid-sized account, I just switched now. I moved into a mid-sized account. Selection, you can go between 100 and 300. Now you can have MasterCard, Ferrari, Lindy. The strategy is spreads and naked positions. The position above 20. From 5 to 10 to above 20, duration stays the same and the buying power range is slightly higher. Now, when you have a large account, you can trade everything, also the big ones. The strategy is now covered calls, naked positions, widespread, and you have 30 to 50 positions. Duration stays the same for the reasons that we discussed, and you use more of your buying power. Now, how do you know the buying power effect? If you are on Interactive Broker, it tells you the margin requirement for the specific option position before you buy it. And it's really important that you determine if you have sufficient capital to do that trade, and always stay small and close often, close early. Like my MasterCard example, I could have made $4,000 on the trade. I decided to take it out as soon as it was at 1,250. Why? Because it's better to have safe 1,250 than to have theoretical 4,000. That's a huge difference. So take real money out. This is an income strategy. So you want to make money every month. If you have any questions, join the Sprint Club. It's free. So go to strategysprints.com, hit 7 days free. You can discuss here with us. I'm sharing my live trades here. You will find all these templates and many, many more templates. And we share victories. We share what's working. And this is your year one protocol. The only thing that I would add is that you journal, you write down your decisions, and I have a template for that. You can use our template in the Sprint Club. And also, if you want my feedback, you can post your trades in real time and tag me in the Sprint Club. I have it on my phone, so I'm happy to answer quickly. This is the year one protocol for your options income. Hope that helps. Now you are one step further towards adding 5 to 7 income streams to your life just from your existing expertise. If you wonder what the other 5 are, subscription businesses, your normal sales, licensing, IP, franchising, book royalties, options income, dividends income, capital gains, compounding effects, many, many, many more options that we share in the Sprint Club. So join us, and I'm sure you will find 5 to 7 that fit your lifestyle and that you can build so that your life becomes more and more based on compounding effects, and you can enjoy your time with your dearest ones. Keep rolling.